I wanted to introduce Thomas Reeves, who is the local government relations representative for Pacific Gas and Electric Company, and Richard Yarnell, is he here? Yes, who is the vegetation program manager. I understand that Saul Holcomb could not be here tonight, but the featured business presentation is going on for the last 2 years, Destination Angels Camp, in order to help not only the council but the community learn more about the various businesses that we have here in Angels Camp. So I'll turn it over to Thomas.
Thank you, Ann. Good afternoon. Hi. Thanks for having us here today. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you and come before you and thank you for reading parts of that letter. I'm glad that you were able to share that. I'm Thomas Reeves. I'm your local government relations representative for PG&E. And I say local because our goal at PG&E now is really to be a local company for Angels Camp, not only Angels Camp, but certainly across the mountain counties and all of my division, the Central Valley. Our goal is to make sure that we are a local company, that you have someone to call and to talk to if you have any issues with PG&E. And so I am your local government relations contact. I can be reached at any time if you have any constituent concerns, any jurisdictional concerns, any city concerns with regards to PG&E. And of course, we don't service gas here, but we do in parts of Calaveras County. And so we do have some gas relationship with Calaveras County, but it's mainly electric. And but back to the local presence, I'm really excited about our partnership with Destination Angels Camp. I think it shows the company's commitment to being a local organization. I personally look forward to being more involved in that organization. I think that there's a lot of promise to bring additional economic development dollars into Angels Camp, using this as kind of seed money for that. And I'm looking forward to getting involved in that. I think it's a great investor group, and I think we're going to go far with that organization. I look forward to coming back and actually giving some updates into how that's transpiring. We do have a couple of ongoing electric programs that we're working on in terms of especially pole replacement projects in the city. We have replaced some center bore streetlights, and we're going to continue to do that in 2015 and also 2016. So look for us as we replace poles. And I brought with me Richard Yarnell, who is also local. He is your vegetation management expert for PG&E. And I thought it was important to bring him along with me today to give you an update on what PG&E is doing in response to not only the drought, but also the, I guess we could call it the El Nino kind of activity that we expect to occur, and the storm that we expect to occur in the future. Because PG&E does have a plan, and we're available to you, and we are accessible, and we're ready for anything that happens. So I'll stick around for a couple minutes after the presentation to answer any questions that you might have, but I'd like to ask Richard to come up and just give you an update from his perspective on the work that PG&E is doing on vegetation management.
Good evening. Thank you for inviting us. Like I said, I'm Richard Yarnell. I'm the program manager for vegetation management. I also am local. My office is right here on Murphy's Grade Road. PG&E, our primary responsibility is to secure public safety and ensure service reliability of our facilities. And we do that with planned and coordinated work. We have a staff of all certified arborists and line clearance qualified tree contractors that perform work to primarily, there are multiple regulations that PG&E bylaw has to comply with, and those are the trees that grow into the power line. But then in addition to that, there is additional work which we call public service, public safety and reliability, and those are the trees that have the ability of failing into the right-of-way. You know, it's been shown that about 90% or more of tree-caused outages are not by your green, healthy trees, or are not by your dead, declining dead trees. They're by the green, healthy trees that show no previous signs of decay or anything. And then over the last several years, we've also been performing additional patrols, additional work, all related to drought relief. Because obviously, I mean, it doesn't take, I'm sure everybody can drive around and see that tree mortality is significant compared to the previous years. Whether it's from bark beetle, we just have a lot more trees declining than we have in the past. So we have our annual patrols that we walk every mile of our power lines once a year to patrol any tree that has the ability of failing into the right of way or getting within a certain distance. But due to the drought conditions that we're in, we've expanded that to where we are now patrolling the high fire danger risk areas multiple times a year and looking for those trees that have the ability of failing, because you know when the beetle gets into a tree and stuff, it can decline over a period of just several months. So if we're looking at the trees once a year, well, we may not see the trees that are declining until we return the following year. We're looking at them now several times a year. We're also using LiDAR technology, additional air patrols to identify those pockets of dead and declining trees, so we can go out and try and ensure, you know, to keep the lights on for everybody and ensure that, you know, we don't have any outages or worst case scenario catastrophic wildfires. So, you know, I am also local here. I enjoy being involved in the community to not only make sure that the trees don't interfere with our power lines, but getting involved with the community, the schools and stuff for planting trees, you know, around Arbor Day, Earth Day type events. So if anything comes to your mind where you think of, you know what, it'd really be nice if we could get some trees planted in this park, or we have some trees that are just wrong trees in the wrong place. It'd be nice if we could plant something else. By all means, please reach out to me, because I'm really interested in doing that type of stuff, presenting to kids, teaching the kids about all the benefits that trees and vegetation provide. So I too will stick around for a little bit if you have any questions. And like I said, pleased to be here. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Any questions from you?
No, Thomas, just thank you again and welcome aboard. We're pleased to have you to be an active part of our economic development program, and look forward
Great.
to your input.
Thank you. I appreciate it.